Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome back. If you guys are new to my channel, then my name is Shweta and I upload videos here on every Monday and Thursday in both English and Telugu on homemaking, cooking, organization, cleaning, styling and many more. If you are interested in such content, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future notifications. First of all, a very big thanks to you all. This was the day I hit a 5k subscriber count and it's a milestone to start with. I cannot express how happy I am. It's been 8 months since I have started this YouTube journey with so many questions and dilemmas. All the ifs and buts were put aside by my very close friends, my dearest cousin and my husband. The initial push they gave and the love from you guys together made me reach the first milestone of my YouTube journey. Thank you all and here's to many more of these. I wanted to post this on a community post, but I wanted to personally thank you guys, so is the reason to this opening statement. Well, coming back to the video, it was afternoonish and I was planning to make some changes to my kitchen cabinets. Not all, but the top 2 cabinets on both sides of the chimneys have become a little fussy. One cabinet was overcrowded and the other was almost empty. I realized the less crowded cabinet is so because of the kind of storage boxes I am using. They are huge when compared to the amount of rations stored in them and hence the vertical space is getting lost. So first I am emptying the cabinets and cleaning them with all-purpose solution, that is vinegar, dishwashing liquid and water solution. To equal parts of vinegar and water, I have added 1 to 2 spoons of dishwasher liquid and that's enough. This solution acts very effectively against all the odors and bugs. I am lining the shelves with the leftover wallpaper rolls. They are very thick and can be reused for 2 or 3 times. After cleaning them, I am getting the set of boxes that I got from my mom's place. If you remember, I shared this in one of my vlogs where my parents gave these boxes as return gifts after a puja. I grabbed a few while coming back from there and since then they have been stacking up in this stack. Well, today I am gonna put them to use. I have segregated all the grocery according to their usage in my daily cooking. The 1 liter boxes will have all the lentils like tur dal, mix of tur and masoor dal, urad dal, dry red chilies etc. which I will be using on a daily basis and whose consumption is more. And the 500 ml boxes will have groundnuts, chana dal, tamarind which will be used in a lesser quantity. I have stored makhanas in a bigger container as it was already filled in it and I didn't find the need to change it. I have used the glass containers for storing all the flours like besan, rice flour, ragi flour along with oats and poha. These flours are also used on a regular basis for kids' tiffins in lunchbox. Now comes the placement part. I tried various ways in this rack and finally ended up with using a shelf divider. I have 2 of them, one I am using here and the other in the other rack. I am reusing the labels on the old storage boxes as they are still working fine. I bought these labels when I first moved into this house and that's 3 years back and they are still working pretty much fine except for some peelings at the corners. Well, you might ask what's the need of labels for transparent boxes. For one thing, they give a very nice look and the entire cabinet looks very good. Second thing, it's easier for everyone in the home to access them in my absence. I checked the bottom racks of both sides for any noticeable cleaning and changes there, but they were fine. Next comes this rack, that's the top left rack. Here also I've added a shelf divider like before, and this is an expandable one. I'm going to store all the pulses like chickpeas, rajma, lobia, green moong along with maida and basmati rice. The extra dry chilies left in the old box will go into my spice box. And this is the behind the scenes of every organization. The mess is quite explainable. So I'm putting all the boxes that need a thorough wash, and the rest I've kept aside as mostly I keep cleaning my pantry boxes from time to time in the dishwasher. Likewise, the countertop also needs a thorough wipe down after all the mess I created on it. Well, this whole thing took only an hour or so for me, so couple of racks clean and I feel like my kitchen is new again. How many of you feel like that? Whenever I make a change in any part of the house, I love to keep roaming around that part of the house. Maybe that's why I keep variating the things in my house very frequently. I like changes. I'm keeping the previous boxes inside again. I will plan to reuse them sometime soon for other purposes. And here's a quick tour of my kitchen cabinets. The top left rack contains all the pulses and some not so frequently used ration. The bottom left rack contains pickles, powders like rasam powder, curry powder, gun powders along with my chai masala and tea powder. Again, coming to top right rack, as I mentioned before, these are my mostly daily used lentils and flours in my cooking, and the not so daily used are sitting at the back. The bottom right rack contains 2 masala dabbas, one for whole masalas and one for powder masalas. The rest are the extra masalas like pav bhaji, chole masala, biryani masala, etc. So this is my kitchen look now. I tried showing everything. If you still want a proper kitchen tour, then do let me know. It was around 4 by this time and I came to the opposite flat to do preps for tomorrow. For those who don't know, we own 2 opposite flats on the same floor. I made a detailed video on why and how and what we do in this flat. If you haven't seen it, then the link will be provided in the description box. Do check. Anyways, tomorrow we have our grandmother's ceremony here, and so I'm doing the required preparations for it. I checked if all the required utensils are there, and then I'm going to check the grocery. As I mentioned before too, I don't mix my regular groceries with this. These are bought separately according to the requirement. In that video of mine, I have mentioned that I do the cooking for ceremony myself if the guest count is up to 30. Anything more than that, we hire a cook. Tomorrow's count is for 15 to 20 members and I will be doing the cooking. Many of you asked me in that video to show some preps I do to manage cooking for so many people, so I am showing it. But before that, I am going to take out all the cushions and covers from here, as tomorrow we are not supposed to touch anything. As these ceremonies have been happening every month from February, I refrained from covering these sofas, but for Mihika's birthday decorations, I had to cover them. So I'm removing all of them now. The sofa covers that you're seeing is a bedsheet that I've torn into half. I've covered the top and bottoms of the sofas. I'm going to keep them in the other room for now so that nobody will be touching them and that room is inaccessible to everyone. After that, I have taken the dry red chilies and jaggery cube to prep them for tomorrow. This is my usual afternoon task the day before the ceremony. I remove the heads of the dry red chilies as I use them in chutneys and tadka, and I finally grate jaggery for sweet rice, curry and dessert. This is the clip at night. Our maid swept and mopped the floor, so I came and kept all the prepped items here. We make 4 curries, so I chose karela, bhindi, 1 green leafy vegetable and elephant foot vegetable, and 4 pickles, that's mango pickle, coconut chutney, sweet ginger chutney and sesame seed powder. Hubby helped me a lot in cutting veggies. In fact, bhindi and karela were done by him. He also removed the heads of green chilies. These are the required items for the ceremony tomorrow, and these are the clothes that we would be offering to the pujaris. These will be the clothes that me and my husband will be wearing tomorrow. I have to wet them and dry them, and after that no one is supposed to touch us until we finish the ceremony. This is sand and sticks to lit fire to prepare the shraddh. So these are the preps that I have made. After this, I went back to sleep and woke up at 4 in the morning the next day, as I had to prepare kids' lunch too. So I prepared their lunch, packed everything, took bath, and by the time I came here and started cooking, it was 6:30, and by the time I finished cooking, it was 9:30. With this, we come to the end of this video. Hope you all liked it. If yes, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you all soon with a new video. Until then, take care, keep smiling. Bye bye.